All right, forget the feds. Texas now taking the fight against crime along the U.S. and Mexican border into their own hands. The state launched a 3-week-long campaign known as Operation Strong Safety, bringing illegal immigration, smuggling, and human trafficking to a near standstill. Its success now prompting Texas's Lieutenant Governor, David Dewhurst, to push for $60 million more to keep the initiative going. He joins us now. Dave, what got us to the point where you guys spent all this money to do it yourself?
Well, Brian, we spent almost $800 million of our own Texas tax dollars since 2008. And I want to applaud the legislature, and I want to give a real shout out to our state police. They've shown great leadership. But we got fed up. I've been pushing Congress for years and years and years to double or triple the size of the Border Patrol. They're fine men and women, but they're outgunned and outmanned. And so finally in 2008, I helped start and lead this initiative to fund more of our state police, which is called DPS, along the border, and put assets, high-altitude spotter aircraft, our helicopters with infrared to see at night, our Texas Ranger SWAT teams in the brush, and armored plated gunboats on the Rio Grande River. So we're doing everything we can. This was a very successful operation, Brian. We shut that whole sector of the border down.
How long is that sector?
It's from the Gulf of Mexico almost to Laredo. It's one of the most active drug smuggling and zones where people are coming in, not only illegal immigrants, but drugs, human trafficking. These transnational gangs, a very dangerous sector.
Right. So let's look at your success, your report card. Marijuana seizures down 49%, meth seizures down 95%, recovery of stolen vehicles up 67%, and U.S. currency seizures up 185%. So now, does the federal government, have they responded to you at the federal level, Homeland Security and above?
No, they have not. I like to feel that Texas is showing not only the rest of the country, but Washington, an economic model of growth. We're showing Washington, here's the way to shut the border down. We're doing a surge. We don't have the resources that the federal government does, but the state of Texas, and I'm pushing the legislature to go forward with this, the state of Texas, I believe, will put up the funds if the federal government doesn't, but the federal government, Brian, ought to be doing this not just for the 1,200 miles of the Texas border, but all 2,000 miles of our southern border.
And Lieutenant Governor, real quick, the word from the administration is the border's never been safer and traffic has never been lower. What is your take?
That's all political spin. You go down there as I have, and you see the ranchers that are concerned. You see, like in Brooks County, it's almost a tsunami. I go out in the mornings and I see new fresh footprints. In that county alone, they have 130, 150 different people that die as they try and go north. It is a war zone down on the border in many of the counties.
And that, unfortunately, it's got to stop because there's only so much money the state can put out, and the state of Texas as well as it's doing.
Well,
hey, so hopefully Homeland Security and the new guy in charge will step up. Thank you very much, Lieutenant Governor Dewhurst. Appreciate it.
All the best.
All right, 20 minutes now after the hour. Next on our rundown, he thought the military background would be an asset, but this Air Force reservist said it cost him his job. He'll join us next. And a 6-year-old suspended for sexual harassment. His crime? He kissed a girl's hand.